my name is Kalisha Maisara. I'm one of the members of the Greenwash Rats, and we made our bioplastic to prevent harm to the environment.
Hello, I'm Nooralina Darwisha, and I'm one of the members of Greenwashed Rats. Basically, we created this product because we wanted to help save the environment and help make our planet better for future generations. And I really hope that this product is able to do that because we put a lot of passion into this and
Hi everyone, my name is Shandika. I'm a part of the Greenwash Rats group, and we created bioplastic for the future of us humans and wildlife, as bioplastic is able to prevent the more increase in wastage, and it also helps us as humans to prevent destroying the environment even more.
Hi, I'm Kashmini and I'm one of the members of the Greenwash Rats. I'm really excited to present our project on biodegradable plastic, which explores how we can create environmentally friendly alternatives to traditional plastic, and I hope you find our presentation both informative and really inspiring.
Hi everyone, I'm Varshin, I'm 15 years old and I'm the leader of the Greenwash Rats. Yes, that's our good name. While most people our age are busy through scrolling social media and binge watching Netflix, I'm guilty too. Me and my friends, we decided to do something really wildly unthinkable. We made a new material! Not just any material, but we made bioplastic. Wait a minute, we just made a new material that's actually edible. So if you're like tired of choking turtles or plastic bags flying around like urban ghosts, stick around. And somehow an important thing about this is this plastic cannot outlive us. And also talking about the turtles, we can also save them from getting straws up their nose or mistaking plastic bags for jellyfish buffets. Instead of posing another
#save the turtles,
we decided to try something that won't strangle a streaky creature after 5 minutes of use. Who said that? And not only that, this bioplastic also breaks down
before turtles do.
because turtle deserves something better than being nose-stabbed by your plastic straws. We are not punk band, but we're just eco-warriors with better branding. Okay, let's be serious. Posting a turtle's picture in black and white with crying emoji is not environmental activism. With all due respect, we did this not because it's gonna change the whole world overnight. I mean, it might, but we had to start somewhere, and I think this is the opportunity that we got. So, you're in the right page. Stay tuned and enjoy!
Novelty and originality. The inspiration for this project emerged from creative trends on social media platforms, where environmentally conscious individuals shared DIY methods of producing plastic alternative using kitchen ingredients. While many of these online experiments remain informal or aesthetic in nature, this project takes the idea a step further by grounding it in science and adapting it to address real-world environmental changes.
Problem statement. While bioplastics offer sustainable alternatives to conventional plastics, their production and storage come with unique challenges. One major limitation observed in this project is the need for proper drying conditions. The bioplastic must be placed in a well-ventilated area with sufficient sunlight to prevent mold growth and ensure proper curing. In humid or poorly lit environments, the material tends to retain moisture, leading to fungal contamination. The first ever batch we ever tried was a 50-50 success because the texture turned exactly how we needed it to be. But due to lack of sunlight, mold growth occurred.
Methodology. The project followed a series of experimental steps to produce biodegradable plastic using natural household materials. The process is outlined below. The materials used were 2 cups of boiled water, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of glycerin, finely blended fruit or vegetable skins, for example, cucumber, beetroot, and carrot, stove or heating plate, stirring utensil, flat drying surface, for example, a tray or a plate, sunlight or well-ventilated areas for drying. Fruit or vegetable peels were collected, washed, and blended into a fine paste, and then 2 cups of water were brought to a gentle boil in a pot. The cornstarch and glycerin were added to the boiling water, followed by the blended vegetables or fruit paste. The mixture was stirred continuously over medium heat until it thickened into a gel-like consistency. And for the molding and shaping, the thickened bioplastic mixture was poured onto a flat surface or mold and spread evenly. The material was left to dry in a warm, ventilated area with sufficient sunlight for 2 to 4 days, depending on the thickness.
Project status. The project is currently in the experimental and prototype stage with several successful batches of bioplastic. While the material has shown promising results in terms of biodegradability and flexibility, there have also been notable challenges. Some samples turned out too thin and fragile, while others were too thick and took longer to dry. In cases where moisture remained trapped, mold growth occurred, especially when drying conditions lacked proper sunlight or ventilation.
Market potential. The market potential for this bioplastic is promising, especially as global and local demand for eco-friendly biodegradable alternatives continue to rise. In Malaysia, initiatives to reduce single-use plastic and improve waste management open doors for sustainable packaging and green innovation. This bioplastic, made from low-cost, widely available ingredients like kitchen waste, can be marketed as a cost-effective compostable material for packaging.
This project creates a meaningful environment and social impact by providing sustainable, biodegradable alternative to plastic using organic kitchen waste. It reduces dependency on petroleum-based plastics, which take hundreds of years to decompose and contribute heavily to pollution in Malaysia and worldwide. By repurposing fruit and vegetable scraps, it also helps minimizes food waste, encourages waste segregation at home, and promotes the concept of a circular economy. On a social level, the project raises awareness among students and communities about eco-friendly practices, showing that innovation doesn't require high-tech labs, just creativity, commitment, and consciousness. Ultimately, it empowers individuals to make small, practical changes that contribute to a larger global effort towards sustainability.
Out of multiple experimental batches, only one batch was fully successful, producing a bioplastic that was strong, flexible, and durable. This batch had the ideal consistency, dried properly without mold, and showed promising physical properties. The final material was tear-resistant and could potentially be shaped into biodegradable bags, wrappers, or accessories. Despite these challenges, the successful batch demonstrates that with proper formulation and drying, homemade bioplastic can offer a strong and sustainable solution to plastic pollution.
The bioplastic innovation successfully demonstrates the potential of creating a biodegradable and eco-friendly alternative to traditional plastic, using simple household ingredients. Through multiple trial batches, the strengths and limitations of the process were thoroughly explored. The first batch, made without vegetable skin, was thin but successful, showing that even a basic formula could produce usable bioplastic. The second batch, which included blended vegetable waste, had perfect consistency and thickness, but failed due to the lack of sunlight, which caused mold growth during drying. Other successful batches, mostly without vegetable skin, took longer to dry but ultimately produced durable results. Most notably, the final dried bioplastic sample were found to be surprisingly strong, even stronger than ordinary plastic bags in certain cases, especially in terms of resistance to tearing and stretching. These findings suggest that with further optimization, this homemade bioplastic could become a reliable eco-conscious alternative for packaging or everyday use.
References. This project was inspired by YouTube tutorials on DIY bioplastics and supported by research on cornstarch-based biodegradable plastics from sources like Progress in Polymer Science and articles on food waste reuse from the FAO website.